Hello everyone and welcome to Seven Waters Tarot. Today we have a pick a card for the rest of the month of October. If you are new to pick a cards, today we have 4 different piles, and basically what you do, you just focus on the pile that really draws your attention, that you really feeling drawn to. Maybe your eyes can't leave, or your eyes keep coming back to a certain pile, and that's kind of how some people pick. Or else you can, if you have a favorite number, from 1 to 4, you can also do that. Feel free to pick more than one pile. So here we have pile 1. We have the giant Gerber daisy and the red ladybug. Pile 2, we have the purple flower and the purple ladybug. Pile 3, we have the flower buds and we have the green ladybug. Pile 4, we have the smaller Gerber daisy with the yellow ladybug. So go ahead and make your choice and then we'll get started. Okay, hello pile 1, and thank you for choosing pile 1. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you leave a comment if this resonates. Let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and put my little flower. Isn't that cute? I love Gerber daisies. They're so tough. Okay, I'm gonna put the little ladybug here, and then let's take a look. I did not look at these cards before I shuffled them and put them out, so we are going to take a look together because I like being surprised with everyone else. Ready? Here it goes. All right, we have yin and yang. And this talks about, so this is the overall energy for the month of October for people who picked pile 1. And basically it talks about getting things into balance. Now is the time to balance out, bring to a close certain like loose ends. Now is the time to get things balanced out. Like this is the month of October for pile 1, is the basically the season to start tying up loose ends and getting things balanced out and things of that nature. So I'm going to go ahead and use my shadow deck, and let's get some more information for you regarding these loose ends. Perhaps this will all tie in for you. I need to do the switcheroo. The shadow deck does not do reverses, so I try not. Oops! Just these flower petals just flew off the table. I'm trying to do anything in reverse because there's no reverse for this deck. All right, so let's see. Pile 1 for the month of October. What is going on with pile 1? Okay, so we have. All right. So we have the 8 of Wands, and the 8 of Wands, it seems like some of you guys are starting something new, or maybe needing to wrap up a project or something big that you were trying to accomplish or that you were accomplishing, and it's time for these loose ends to be tied up. The 8 of Wands really talks about in this deck basically a big endeavor, something that you are putting a lot of effort into. And if you can get it, I can get it. There we go. You see these this person here, they are blowing out wishes to the wind, to the world, to the universe. And that's you putting your efforts, your intentions, your wisdom, just sending it out for a fruitful return. Because we all know that wishes, I call them wishes when I was a little kid. These little wishes, oh, there we go. Well, these wishes here, these little they're seeds, and you could be in the midst of planting a lot of seeds, in some intentions on some certain projects, or some endeavors that you want to accomplish, relationships, anything that you are trying to really put your intention into. You're planting seeds. The month of October, for some of those endeavors, is time to start getting things into balance and wrapping them up. The next card out of the deck is the 6 of Cups. So this talks about, basically childhood and reminiscing, someone from your past. So you could be this could have something to do for some of you guys, someone from your past, that is either returning or has returned and you're needing to tie up some loose ends. It could be a number of things. Let's just continue on and see what is going on. We need 2 more cards. 2 more. Oh, too many. Let's see, how many is that? All right, let's see. Da-da. So we have, oh, I got 3, but that's okay. So we have the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles is very dependable, kind of slow moving, but it's like more like slow and steady, not slow thinking, just slow moving, you know, wanting to be sure, wanting to, you know, make sure all things are well, you know, there's no loose ends, you know, making sure everything's prepared, practicality, you know, spending your coins wisely, and moving toward your goal, making sure you have every, you know, T crossed and I dotted. This is the the Knight of Pentacles. Next, we have the Star card, which is a wonderful card. So the Star card really talks about regaining hope. So there might have been something that you've been kind of struggling with, or someone that's within your energy, they're struggling with, you know, maybe losing hope, and now they found a newfound energy, you know, a newfound energy to continue on in, you know, some of the endeavors that you've been trying to do. So yeah, you guys, so let me get a look at the cards. Let's see, we have 1 more, and this is the 8 of Cups. And the 8 of Cups really talks about, it's like a miniature hermit card. It really talks about needing to dive deep and to really do some introspection and really look at yourself and, you know, what's going on inside of you, how you're feeling about the circumstances, how you're feeling about, you know, things that are going on in your life, you know, what your next moves are, what your next strategy is regarding any circumstances that you are facing, you know, whether good or bad, just needing some strategy and really looking at yourself and finding out, like, you know, where you want to go. So with all that being said, and our overall energy is needing to tie up loose ends and to balance things out. So it looks like, you know, you guys may have started well, some of you guys, it could be relationship wise, but it could be, you know, just goals that you guys have started, and it's time to start wrapping up things. This could have to something, you could be working with someone in your past, in your childhood, a childhood friend that you are working with, that you feel really comfortable with. It could be you know, somebody from the past that's, you know, of a love interest. But this is about the past, and, you know, looking back at the past and reminiscing, thinking about how things used to be. And seeing this is next to the 8 of Wands, which is, you know, a fire and action, passion card, you know, and this card just happens to be blowing their wishes towards. So it could be something that you're really wanting to embark upon for some of you guys, as far as this past person is concerned. But things seem to be going a little bit slow in that direction, and you've kind of lost hope a little bit. And this could be the energy of the other person as well. Kind of slow and steady, not really moving as fast maybe as you like, because when we have the Wands card, that's action, that's fast action, that's lots of passion. We do have the 6 of Cups, which is water energy, you know, it has to do with your emotions, and then we have the earth energy here with the King of Pentacles, which is you know, really steady energy. It's earth energy. And then we have, you know, the Star card, which is, you know, kind of an Aquarian card. So some of you guys could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Taurus, a Virgo, Capricorn, or a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or a Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. So, but for this pile, it looks like pile 1's really needing to dive deep and to really look at, you know, where they're at and gain some strategy as far as this is concerned. Let's get some more information about, let's get some more clarity, because there's some things that are not real clear. We have somebody from the past, we have reminiscing, we have someone really getting ready to take on a great endeavor, and it could have something to do with the person from the past or someone you've known before. It also could be, you know, someone coming in, you know, like from a past life, if some of you guys believe in that. You know, that this could be a past life person that you're getting ready to run into who has a really steady, you know, earthy energy. But there's some, you know, some energy coming back into your path. You know, we're gaining some hope, some energy in the meanwhile. So let's see. Oh, my phone keeps unplugging. Okay, well, too many cards. We'll try to get just one for each here. Let's try it again. One card, please, for the Eight of Wands. What is this endeavor? What's going on with the Eight of Wands? Oh, well, that one to turn over, but quite okay. Something did though. Here we go. All right, so we have the King of Pentacles. Now we have more Earth energy on the board. This is the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is very dependable, and he's good with his coins. He's a very nurturing king. He is also, you know, the kind of king that will give you the shirt off his back. This is also Earth energy. So we're talking Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You know, but someone who's reliable and someone who you can trust. That's basically the King of Pentacles. And did I mention he's good with his coins? And this, you know, this endeavor that, you know, we're looking at with the Eight of Wands, this, you know, this push energy, this, you know, energy, this passion, and, you know, this, it's like you're getting ready to, or you've been working on a really big, you know, something that has your attention, and you're needing to like speed ahead forward. And like I mentioned before, you know, you're setting your intentions out there, and you know, wanting to accomplish and complete, putting these seeds out with this big project of yours. And you know, I think I mentioned this before, but you know, these little wishing willows, I call them, you know, little wishes, the kind that we used to, you know, blow off the dandelions. These are actually seeds. So that means that someone's really, you know, passionately planting seeds forward, you know, along with the, using the, you know, you could be an earth sign, or you could be just using, or in that energy of really being reliable. You can, you know, your, people can count on you when it comes to this endeavor that you are undertaking. So let's get some more, whoa, let's get some more clarity on this situation. We can get a little bit more understanding. Ooh, too many. So I need something that we need to clarify. The Six of Cups. What's going on with the Six of Cups? Spirit for people who take pile one, and we had something fall. Oh, we had two things fall to clarify the Six of Cups. Okay, so the first thing, all right, so we have the Ten of Cups. Oh, we have complete wish fulfillment, emotional, oops, how do I do that? oh. Okay, so here we have the Ten of Cups, and this is complete wish fulfillment. Complete wish fulfillment and satisfaction, and you know, attaining what you want, what your goals are. So the intentions that you set out are now being granted to you. They're now coming your way. You know, this is, you know, success and happiness, all of it's being granted. And it's, you know, after, you know, of course, you've done all of this hard work, you set your intentions, you've been moving forward towards your goal, and at last, finally, it's coming to pass. With all your hard work, being reliable, really, you know, sticking to the grind on what your goals are. So, and this is, you know, being fulfilled at last. The next card that was that came out to clarify the Six of Cups is the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles, just under the Ten of Pentacles, we should do it like this. So you have the Six of Cups. This way Pentacles, I meant Cups. You have the Nine of Pentacles, which is basically, again, more wish fulfillment, more attaining what you've been after, more, your intentions, your planting has now sprouted and it has grown, and now it has grown fruit, and now you're beginning to see the fruit of your labors. That is definitely coming your way. Everything that you've worked for is now about to pay off, and that is wonderful. When you see the Nine of Pentacles in this deck, it really talks about someone who has, balanced out the yin and yang, balanced out, their material well-being as well as their spiritual. So you've been working really hard on you and your money, and really, making sure you're spiritually attaining and flourishing and growing. And as well as balancing, the money aspect. You've been manifesting, maybe you've learned the art of manifesting, but it is definitely showing in your cards. It's coming, all that work is paying off. It may have seemed slow, like the King of Pentacles, but it is definitely an assurance on its way. So, okay, so let's see, let's clarify, let's get some more information about the, ooh, almost flew out. You know what? Let's just take it. Sun card. Boom. What about the Star card? Let's get some information on the Star card. Spirit, what's going on for the month of October for pile 1? All right. Taking a break, getting some rest. Maybe you just been putting in so many hours. How about, all right, so here we go. All right, so with this, okay, so now you have, clarifying the Knight of Pentacles is indeed the Sun. And, that's really telling me that you are definitely moving, whatever your goal may be, you're definitely moving slow and steady towards fully attaining, getting an understanding, getting enlightenment, achieving some type of prominence, some type of recognition is coming your way because of what you've been doing. Because of the seeds and the intentions that you've planted, it's going to bring you recognition. Even with the Star card and with this, it's just like such a renewal for life. Either you've just got it, or it's definitely coming in the month of October. It's like, just feeling really joyful and having a lot of energy, having the feeling of having a good well-being, and, having your vision super clear, like being crystal clear, knowing where you're going, even though it's taking you some time to get there, you know exactly where you're going, and, your vision is clear. And if you don't know at this point, it is definitely coming in the month of October is clarity, being clear about where you're going, understanding, what you've put into it, understanding that you've been working hard, understanding that, you know what to do, what the strategy is, it's clear to you, and then we have the Four of Swords, clarifying the Star. So at some point in time, yes, you were, kind of getting a little bit out of balance, and, maybe, at one point in time you lost faith, you lost hope, but that's coming back to you now. Something has happened within your life, or was going to happen in the month of October, that is really going to, bring that hope, that joy, that vision, that clear vision back to you. Then we have, the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands really talks about, having personal power and knowing where that power comes from, knowing that you have the power already in your hands. It's just a matter of just using it and, obtaining it. And that's what, maybe the Spirit is trying to tell you, dig deep, because it's there. Whenever you feel weak, you have the strength to continue on in your journey, because you're getting ready to get exactly what you've been wanting, along with the happiness, the fulfillment. It's not, sometimes when we get things, we get what we want, but it doesn't bring that sense of satisfaction. Maybe it wasn't what we thought it was, but this is something that is totally being granted and given to you, and it is going to renew your faith. And it's going to renew your joy, and you're going to regain hope from this this gift that's being given to you because you've worked so hard, you set your intentions, and you manifested. So let's see this conclusion of this. Any more info? Okay, I said so many cards falling from the deck. I'm going to go ahead and take this card. Okay, so basically, here's just the Hermit card. It really talks about you know, being introspective and looking into oneself, and you know, seeking solitude. You know, needing to have some time to yourself, which is the four of Swords is also speaking of, and the Eight of Cups. It's about really, you know, looking into yourself. This could also be you giving advice. You know, maybe, you know, there's some sense of you needing to pull back a little bit. You know, you've been really, you know, hitting the grind, and now you need to pull back a little bit and just take some time for yourself and to tie up those loose ends, gain some balance, you know, just really find the rest of your personal power, and, you know, take care of yourself as well, so that you can continue on and really know that this is going to happen. Like, you don't have to work so hard. You know, now you can kind of no, I don't say like work hard, but now you don't need to burn yourself out. That's what I want to say. You don't need to burn yourself out because it's coming to you. You've planted the seeds, you've done the work. You know, you're a giving and kind person. You know, you've planted a lot of good seeds, and now you're about to reap your harvest. But take time out for yourself, you know, do some introspection, see where you're at and where you want to go next. But, you know, tie up some loose ends, get things balanced out. And part of the way I think Spirit is telling you to balance things out is to make sure that you're getting rest, and make sure that, you know, you have enough energy for yourself. And this also could be you teaching someone else as well. The Hermit card can be also you teaching someone else, you know, maybe what you've learned through this journey, you know, in the month of October, sharing, you know, what you're, you know, what's happening to you, so that it can encourage someone else. So that's what I have for pile 1. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I will see you next time. Heading on to pile 2. Bye bye. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you leave a comment below if this resonated with you. Okay, bye bye. Okay, for those of you who picked pile 2 with the purple flower and the purple ladybug, I am going to go ahead and set your ladybug next to the red one from pile 1 and put my little flower back in its water. Okay, so I have not looked at this card yet, as I don't like to look at the cards before I actually do the video, because I want to be surprised with you and see what's going on. So let's flip it over. Dun, dun, dun. Aha, what is this? Ooh, door to value. This is what's going on for you. Pile 2. All right. Okay, this looks good. So you have been working on your finances, have you? Well, it's about to happen. It's about to go down. Let's get more information for pile 2 for the month of October. Maybe you have a job coming, or some, you know, you're being elevated in your career. Inheritance, some big lumps of sum of money that is definitely coming your way in the month of October. Could be a new job, could be lumps of money. For each of you, it'll probably be different because this is a general reading. So, that didn't work. So what's going on for pile 2 for the month of October? Month of October. What's going on? Month of October. Okay. All right, month of October. Oh, too many. All right, something flipped over for you guys. Let's see what it is. Aha. Well, now that's interesting. The Knight of Pentacles. You know, steady, let's say slow and steady wins the race. This is the Knight of Pentacles, but he is definitely steady, and he's definitely has his goals and his path paved out. He knows where he's going. He takes the time to get there. He makes sure that every T and every I every I is dotted. This is a very reliable knight. He's a reliable friend and he's a reliable person. He will get the job done. He's very practical. And with the door to value, that's very interesting that they should come out together. Let's see what else is going on. I need 3 more cards. All right, so we have another one. And the Shadowscape does not do reverses. So then we have the 10 of Wands. This is fire energy. The King of Pentacles is earth energy. The 10 of Wands really talks about being overloaded, having a heavy burden, having, you know, something that is, you may be feeling, you know, that it's a lot of responsibility, or it's taking a toll on you. Whatever you are doing is something is taking a toll. It's not very pleasant feeling. It's not bad per se. It just feels like a heavy burden. Okay, so next we have out is the 3 of Swords. So this is dealing with, okay, so a broken heart, you know, dealing with money. Okay, we need one more we need to get to the bottom of this. And then we have the King of Swords, the Man of Truth. This is like a miniature justice card where, you know, where there's something truthful needs to be found out, something truthful needs to be done. And this is regarding to money, the door to value. There could be some conflict regarding this, you know, this door, about this inheritance, this job that you're taking, something to do with money. You know, this can even be, the 3 of Swords can also be a third party situation, as someone has gotten their heart broken. And with these 3 cards coming out, it really looks like the issue of money has, you know, could be the center of this broken heart, of this sorrow that is taking place. It's become a burden, perhaps, for some. And the King of Swords, this is air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. You could be dealing with one of those signs, or you could be dealing with the Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. But it looks like there's been some turmoil in regards to some money. We're going to need to get a little more clarity on this, and things are trying to pop out, but too many. We just need 1 card each for 1 card for 10 of Pentacles for the month of October for those who picked. Oh my. Picked pile 2. And more clarity for pile 2 for the month of October. We have the 3, yeah, okay. Okay, we got cards at the top here. Okay. 3 of Swords, just one in the month of October, about the 3 of Swords here. Ooh. Okay, since this is the only one that turned over, we'll keep the Tower. Oh boy, you guys. Starting out pretty strong here, but it is not looking like you guys are having a fun time of it. You pick the second pile. I'm just going to clarify for the King of Swords in the month of October. Okay, there we go. All right, wow. Okay, so I mean, it's not all bad. What we have going on here basically is like, you know, there is a third, I'm sensing, and you really seeing that there is a third party situation. We have a possible third party situation with The Five of Pentacles, really talking about being left out, feeling like you're left in the cold, you know, maybe in regards to this money, or this is, the money is not really the source, but it could be what people are fighting over at this moment. But it looks like, you know, we do have the Nine of Cups here, and that really talks about, you know, getting your wish fulfillment. But, you know, for some of you, you might get your wish fulfillment as far as your career and having the money that you need come through for you. But it won't be without a little bit of struggle. We do have the Tower card clarifying the Three of Swords. So something, you know, struck you by surprise. You know, something came to you by surprise. This, you know, some type of information may have surprised you and shocked you and really hurt you because of what you found out or what has happened, what someone said or did. And, you know, there's maybe some need for clarity, that someone's not, you know, maybe revealing the full truth. But someone's feeling really left out and left out in the cold. And it has to do with, you know, also money, maybe not having enough money at some point in time. But now we have the Door of Value coming your way in the month of October. You know, this very well could be, you know, a situation where, you know, you were waiting on, you know, a certain amount of some kind of finance to come, but in the meantime, all this stuff just taking place. But now the Door to Value has finally opened up for you, and now a lot of these issues will be resolved once this materializes for you. But someone definitely found something out which really gave them a broken heart. And sometimes, you know, for some of you, when you're down, you really find out who your friends are, and you really find out who's on your side. But even with the Tower, it looks like you're going to be moving away, you know, with the truth on your side, you're going to be moving away to better waters. So even though all of this has transpired, you know, within your life at this moment, or coming up to the month of October, it will guide you and move you to better waters. You will be, you know, traveling away from this conflict. Yeah, and you will, you know, be able to get your wish fulfillment. Okay, so let's see. Get one more card for pile 2 regarding the month of October. One more. Okay. So yeah. As I was saying, so, you know, this card is basically saying, you know, really putting your intentions, you know, your hopes, your dreams, you know, your wishes. Let me see if I can get it clear. Your hopes, dreams, and wishes, really regarding, you know, your intentions. You see, she's blowing off wishes. You know, when we used to have the old dandelions, and I don't know if when you were a kid, but we used to do this when we were a kid. We used to take the dandelions, and when they would get really fluffy, and we blow them, not knowing that they were really seeds. We blow them off in other people's yards, and lo and behold, little dandelions popped up. And that's basically like what this card is kind of showing. Is like, you know, you're embarking on some endeavor, something that's, you know, that's going to take a little bit of time, and that kind of makes sense with the the Knight of Pentacles. You know, it's a great endeavor that you're really trying to put some speed on. That's actually going to be speeding towards your goal. And you have the Knight of Pentacles that's, you know, wanting to be really practical about it, wanting to really be making sure all the, you know, the T's are crossed and I's are dotted, making sure everything's coming from a practical standpoint of view. But with the Wands is really passionate and wanting to get, you know, started on speed towards your goals right away. And with that as your ending card, that's basically what's going to happen. You know, even though things have been moving kind of slow, it's been a burden, you've gotten a broken heart, and something surprised you and it just hurt you. You know, it doesn't have to be a complete broken heart. It doesn't have to be about a relationship. It could just be that somebody said something to hurt you, or you found something out. And I would say found that information because of the King of Swords. The King of Swords is basically about truth and justice, you know, and balance. And it could have a lot to do with this door to value card, where, you know, something's happening in your career, or maybe someone didn't tell the truth, or maybe there's something that's been hidden, but it will come out. And it will, you know, if it hasn't come out already, it's going to be a little bit shocking, but you're going to get through it and move to better waters, and things will begin to look up again, and you will, you know, take on more, you know, you're going to regain your goals, and you're gonna, you know, take on some endeavor that's gonna help propel you to your goal, and it could help propel you, you know, straight to the door of value. But it's definitely open for you. Even in the midst of all of this going on, the door to value is open to you, and you're gonna be moving to better waters, even though you've received some information that you probably wouldn't want to have. But you're gonna come out, you know, to be okay. So pile 2, I hope you enjoyed your reading. If so, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Make sure to leave a comment below if this resonated with you. Okay, bye-bye, pile 2. Hey there, pile 3. Thank you for stopping by. And I'm gonna go ahead and put I'll take this down. I'm gonna go ahead and put your ladybug over here with the rest of the ladybugs, and put the little flower buds back into the water over here. And then let's take a look at your card. I have not looked at these yet. I normally don't look at them at all because I want to be kind of surprised, you know, with everyone else. So let's go. Here it is. It is the Angel of Strength. So for the month of October, the overall energy is about using your inner strength, gaining your inner strength, gaining balance, you know, using leadership skills this month, and really, you know, really asserting yourself, you know, finding your inner strength in any situation for the month of October. So here we go. Let's get some more information. I'm gonna actually shuffle these cards. Pile 3 for the month of October, Spirit. What information do you have for them? Okay. So what do we have for people? Pick pile 3 for the month of October, Spirit. Pile 3. There's the 4 cards. There's 1. Ooh. New beginning just fell out for some of you guys. Passionate new beginning at that. Whoop, that's too many, but we'll take this one since it turned over. 7 of Cups. Oh, okay. The 4 of Swords. We need 1 more. For the people who picked pile 3 for the month of October. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's too many. Try again. Okay, there we go. Got our 4. Wow, this card has really been loving to come out. So far, in all 3 piles, 1, 2, and 3, the 8 of Wands has been showing up. Very interesting. A lot of you guys really must, you know, be, you know, getting ready to take on, you know, a new beginning, which kind of coincides with the Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning. And this is the 8 of Wands. This is still passion, you know, getting ready to, you know, get on the long road to a long journey to your goal. This is like taking on something big, and sending out your intentions to the world. And follow, it's like almost like following I call them wishes, but, you know, following these little, you know, seedlings out into the world, because that's the path that you're taking. This is really interesting, you guys. I don't know. So then we have the Ace of Wands, which means this is a passionate new beginning, you know, beginning. The Ace of Wands really talks about, like, you know, excitement. There's some excitement starting this new journey, this new endeavor, whatever it is that you're starting. It's really exciting, and, you know, it's an adventure to you. Like, you're finding it to be adventure, and maybe that's where the Strength card comes in. You know, and this is what they would call, like, sometimes they would say, you know, it's a Leo card. You know, some of you guys could be a Leo, but it's really, you know, passion and a new adventure, and you know, stepping forward with courage to begin this new beginning here with the Eight of Wands. This is, you know, speeding towards your goal. Like your long endeavor probably won't take you that long because you're like just heading straight towards it. So now let's look at the middle cards. That was just really exciting because it's like, okay, interesting. So this came out, and okay, so the next one to come out was the Seven of Cups, and this is water energy. You also have these two cards, the Ace of Wands and the Eight of Wands, fire energy. You know, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. And then you have the Seven of Cups, which is water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And this is really about having a lot of options. Sometimes it can be, you know, things not seeming as they really are. It's just have to do with illusions. Yeah. So let's see. And then also we have the Four of Swords. This talks about, you know, making sure you're getting your rest. It's not like you're, you know, right now I'm not seeing any anxiety involved. It's just, you know, basically Spirit saying make sure you take your rest. Make sure, you know, you're excited about this adventure, but don't burn yourself out. Make sure you have a healthy pace. Pace yourself. Pace yourself. Okay, so let's find out some more. And oh, wait a minute. These cards are all, I messed these cards up. Just a second. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, another one that wants to be, oh my. Interesting, guys, very interesting. Okay, so we have another one wanting to fly out. So we have the King of Cups. Okay, well now we're dealing with some water, guys. We got Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio on the board with the King of Cups. We have some wisdom on the board, some emotions, some high emotions, some wisdom and understanding. You know, we have a person that's patient, and he's a protector, and he watches over, you know, the people that he cares about. So now, okay, so let's see here. Now it's clarifying the King of Cups is clarifying the Ace of Wands. So this could be, you could be a water sign. Get ready to start this, you know, exciting adventure, this endeavor. Let's find out. Whoa, wait a minute. Okay, let's find out. Let's get some more clarity on the Seven of Cups. What's that about for the month of October for people who picked pile 3? More clarity. All right. All right. Okay. So there's some justice on the board, doing things right and fairly, just, equal balance, give and take. This could mean marriage as well. Let's see what's going on for the Four of Swords. Ooh. All right. We have the Miniature Hermit card. Introspection is needed. Some more cups. So we got some emotions here. That, all right, let me just see what else we have. Okay. More cups. So this is definitely a lot of water on the board. And you might even have fire in your chart. We do have an air sign with swords. You know, giving your mind a break, taking a moment to just kind of dive deep into, you know, understanding, you know, how you feel, taking a break. And this is interesting because this Four of Swords is basically saying, you know, don't push too fast, you know, well, basically like making sure you take a break, you know, making sure you take care of yourself, getting your rest. You know, this is exciting, you know, this is whatever this endeavor is, it's exciting, whatever you're embarking towards, but make sure you take care of yourself, get rest. And then we have the Three of Cups here. And that's really talking about like basically teamwork, celebration, coming together within the community. But there's some kind of like a gathering, maybe that you're getting ready to go to, and it's really, maybe you're getting ready to, maybe you're getting ready to do some event planning, and that's going to take a lot of strength. Maybe someone's getting married. We do have the Justice card here, and that's taking a lot of strength. You know, a lot of balancing. What do we have here? We have a gathering. We have some event planning. We have some... You know, could we have someone coming in, proposing marriage, even? There's some type of celebration going on with the Three of Cups over here, and we got some excitement and some passion over here. You know, we do have a column of, you know, needing to get your rest, making sure you take care of yourself. We do have some suggestions there, but there's some excitement happening over here for you guys. You know, yeah, I'm definitely seeing like friendships, companion, rely on people. There's some type of festivities happening. I'm definitely seeing something interesting. Yeah. So let's see here. Oh, that's my cards. So yeah, you guys are getting ready to embark upon something really fun. Something's gonna be exciting for you. It's gonna really light you up. And I'm seeing it maybe involving a water sign. If you could be the water sign, but we have a lot of water on the board. That's emotions, you know, coupled with passion. You got some passionate emotions running through you for the month of October. Yeah. Very interesting, guys. The month of October looks pretty exciting for you guys. Pile 3. Let's get one more card. Whoa, not 2 more, not 5 more. Whoops. Okay. What else is going on? It's the final card for pile 3 for the month of October. Pile 3 for the month. Okay. Well, but I am seeing that's dropping with piles is some conflict. There's going to be a little bit of conflict for you guys, but we have the High Priestess. And again, you could be a feminine and a water sign, but we have the High Priestess, who basically is, you know, who basically is about, you know, wisdom, using your wisdom, your intuition, being intuitive, you know, in the issue, whatever this is, you know, making sure you're using your wisdom and your knowledge. You know, making sure you're loving and receiving information from the universe. And it's funny because we have the King of Cups is really, I would say miniatures, but it's like a miniature High Priestess. You know, he's the same thing, wisdom, understanding. She's the same, but she's kind of more on this is a major arcana, so she's kind of, you know, this is really saying, you know, you guys need to really pay attention to your wisdom, really use your intuition on matters, you know. It may be exciting, you know, but make sure you use your intuition, make sure you listen to the universe, make sure you listen to yourself, make sure you get plenty of rest. You know, really, you know, keep your spiritual ears and eyes open, and you know, but yes, you know, enjoy your, you know, your time, but to really make sure you're using your intuition this month, and yeah, and just continue to listen to the universe and see, you know, what, you know, is going on. Yeah, for some of you guys, it could be some kind of marriage or some kind of gathering, but there's some kind of legal, you know, paperwork for some of you guys. There's need for balance, you know. But all in all, I say you have a super good reading. Just, you know, take care of yourself and listen to your intuition. So, with that being said, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. I hope you guys liked your reading. And if you did, leave me a comment below. Okay, see you then. Bye-bye, Pile 3. Bye-bye. Hello there, Pile 4. Everyone who picked the smaller Gerber Daisy, which I'm going to put back in the water, and with the Gold Ladybug, this is going to be your reading. You are the last, but certainly not the least. I'm going to go ahead and flip over your card. I have not looked at it yet, and we will see what the overall energy is for the rest of October. Okay, ready? Here we go. Ah, victory. We like to see stuff like this. This is very self-explanatory. That means whatever your obstacles were, whatever was coming against you, whatever was in your way, you now have victory over those things. Yes, in the month of October. So, okay, wow. Awesome. The first two were kind of a little difficult, but it's getting better and better now. All right. So what do we have for pile 4, Spirit? Regarding the month of October, what's this victory about? For those who picked pile 4, the last pile, but not the least pile. What do we have? Okay, so let's see, what do we have? The other people picked pile 4. Okay, so we have someone being sentimental. This is a Page of Cups, and she is drinking her cup, thinking back to how things used to be. This could be involving another person, another situation, thinking about the good days, thinking about maybe what somebody said to you in passing, or, thinking about maybe something someone said. I'm kind of getting that, I'm getting that, someone think about what someone said to them, maybe just today or last week, and they're kind of replaying that sweet thing in their heads. This is a sweet reminiscing, not one of those like, oh my God. I hope anyway. We'll see what kind of other cards we get with it. But it seems like right now, it seems like for some of you guys, it's a sweet reminiscing. Oh, beautiful. Queen of Swords we have here. Yes, this is about thinking about maybe the past and the truth. What someone said, thinking about something in the past, reminiscing. The Queen of Swords is air energy. And she is basically a really, this could be you guys embodying, or you guys could be an air sign. This is Aquarius and Gemini and Libra. And basically, this is a very honest woman. She just has like an inner knowledge. Like she just knows a lot. She's very educated. She's very smart. She's sharp. No pun intended. People, she has good perception of the world, and she has experience. So she's not just some young page. Not saying she's an older page, older, queen, but she definitely has her experiences, and she's, learned to sharpen her skills and herself from those experiences. So let's see, who's thinking about the queen? Somebody think about the Queen of Swords? Somebody think about the Queen of Swords. There's victory coming. There's victory coming. All right, so let's see what we have here. Oh, we have the Star, regaining strength. That's an Aquarian card. It's a lot of air on this, on this board, on this table here. Thinking about regaining faith. Okay, let's see what we have. We need one more card. Let's find out. Okay, this came out in the last card, the last pile 3. This 3 of Cups, and this is about celebration, family. It's about get-togethers, gatherings. So someone, someone is really regaining their hope, and thinking about reminiscing about the past. Someone's thinking about the Queen of Swords, some air energy. Doesn't have to be. This is also water. The 2 cups are water energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You could be thinking about your air sign here. Reminiscing maybe about a gathering or thinking back. But then we have a current victory on its way. So it may be something. Ooh, wait, let me take a look. Let's clarify the Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. What's going on with the Page of Cups? Okay, maybe too many, but it's okay. We'll take it. Okay, so looks like fell from the deck is the 10 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Got some more cups. Matter of fact, Somebody in here is really feeling a stirring of emotions, it looks like. And you could be a water sign. The Page of Cups is someone a little bit younger or young-spirited. And we have the Ten of Cups, so that's like super wish fulfillment, getting everything you wanted. You've worked hard to attain it, and it's coming your way. And we have the Four of Cups. You know, maybe not looking at all the opportunities, but what's before you. You know, this is a card basically about, you know, kind of thinking about some concerns and really, you know, well, reminiscing about, you know, one could be reminiscing about, you know, that, or thinking on that wish fulfillment, and really being introspective. Basically, as you're thinking, when you're reminiscing, you are kind of being introspective, and you're kind of into you're kind of lost in your own thoughts. And this is what it's saying. Right now, for the month of October, you've been, you know, maybe you've been in the past, or this month of October, you'll be kind of lost in your thoughts, but it's regarding your wish fulfillment. So, yeah. Okay, so let's get some more information about the Queen of Swords. Why is the Queen of Swords here for the month of October? What is the Queen of Swords here? What's going on? Whoa, that's too many. Way too many. Okay. Oh, too many. Okay. Just need one card. One card. One card. Okay, here we go. We got our one card. I'm trying to figure out how to look at it. Okay, so here we go. We have the Ten of Pentacles. So now we have the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. This is a completion. This is finally reaching your goals. This is having everything you want. This is wish fulfillment, finances. And this one, finances. This is, you know, living the high life, luxury. This is about, you know, attaining material wealth. So some material wealth is coming your way. Victory is on its way, baby, for sure. Okay, why is it the Star card? Regaining hope. At one point in time, hope was lost. Why do we have the Star card here now? Okay. This same combination happened, like, was that pile 2 or pile 3? It happened, and guess what, I might want to check out the other piles. The same combination. The Sun, oh, but it was on the other side though. The Sun and the Star. So basically, really getting enlightened about something. You know, this is what probably what this victory is coming from. You're being enlightened. Victory is on its way. It's like, you know, joy. Your joy is fulfilled. You got 2 Ten of Cups. 10 of Cups, and you have the 10 of Pentacles. Like basically, everything you've been working for is about to come into fruition. And if you're not, you know, this Queen of Swords, you know, this might be a person coming your way that's going to be helping you to obtain this material wealth. Who's going to be bringing in, you know, a different lifestyle even. That's going to be, you know, leading to being debt free. What's the celebration about? What's the Three of Cups here for? What's the Three of Cups here for the month of October for people who pick pile 4? What is the Three of Cups? Okay. So it's going to be, so now we have the Tower, and so it's going to be quite shocking. However this victory however this victory shows up, it's going to be a shock to you. There's something going to happen within a group this month that is going to be shocking to you. But you're going to have a lot of joy and hope. And victory over this situation. So when I see this, the Tower card coming between the Sun, the Star, and the Three of Cups, this is just going to be a surprise. Somebody's going to surprise you with something. Some type of surprise is going to happen. And it could happen in a group setting, a party, a gathering, a get together. This also could be like friends. This is definitely not speaking of work, because that would be the Three of Pentacles. This is definitely like kicking your heels up, you know, letting your hair down type of event. Yeah, wow, good for you guys. Congratulations. When you get your last overall card for pile 4 for the month of October. Last card for the month of October. Last card for the month of October for pile 4. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Here we go. We have the 6 of Pentacles. This is about this is really going to be, this is really interesting. Your money is about to come up, guys. Someone's either giving to you, you're going to receive this, or you've worked for this. This is coming to fruition. See, because on the 6 of Pentacles, this really talks about, you know, kind of an equal give and take kind of a thing. But it's more, if you look at the picture though, they kind of give you another hint and clue that there's some money that you've been kind of investing in or putting into, somebody's been investing in you, and it's causing growth. It's causing growth here. And it's growing, and it's you're about to reap the fruits of your labor, the fruit of whatever you've been involved in. So this could be, you know, inheritance-wise coming in. I think, you know, somebody else got that too, but it was, yeah, I think it was pile 1 or pile 3. But they got inheritance too, but you have it in a different kind of way, and you have 2, so it's like a completion finally happening. You know, the beginnings of it this month, or is wrapping up, but it's going to be something, and also you have something coming up where you are going to be an event, and something's going to surprise you, and it looks like it's going to be in a really good way. It's going to be really surprising. Wow, awesome for you guys, pile 4. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If so, leave me a comment below. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.